Have you ever wondered what your life would look like if your phone came with an owner's manual the same way prescription drugs are given with side effects? Pleasure is great, but nature had not designed the human organism to have unlimited pleasure. Too much fun is not all that great, and comfort is an easy enemy of greatness. There was a rat study to illustrate this. John Cullen did experiments with rats for demonstrating population density. So basically, it was a rat utopia. His term behavioral sink best describes the involutive process. The rats, when brought into this environment, developed deviant behaviors in relation to mating, aggression, and general overpopulation. Combine this study with Olds and Milner's rat brain stimulation experiments from 1954, where rats were given brain stimulation by pressing a lever. They deprived themselves of food and water, basically survival over pleasure. The rats were not evolutionarily designed to handle such a pleasure, so they clicked themselves to death, basically. They literally self-destructed based on their surroundings. Now, think of modern civilization with its comforts. It reminds me of the rat experiments where you have illusory pleasures all around you. It would be great if we could get some kind of training to handle all these kinds of comforts afforded to us, but that possibility doesn't seem to be coming anytime soon. So if we don't want to end up like the rats in the rat experiments, I think it would be pretty cool to create a form of discipline that is immune to the comforts all around us in the first place. These are just some of the tiny habits to get you started on the path of discipline. Nothing too stressful. They're easy to do and effective once they become ingrained habits. So, 1. Take a shower. I mean it. The reason I named it this is because the first thing some people do is wake up and instantly scroll or engage in some sort of online activity. So, it would be best to wake up and do something that would be more productive or make you feel accomplished. Even though it's a small act of maybe showering or watering plants or taking a quick jog, just anything aside from your phone can be a great way to refresh your brain from a long rest. Bonus points if it's a cold one. Next, silence. Yeah, I feel it would be best to get used to silence. So it comes from the principle of the dopamine detox that you see around. Having noise around 24/7 is a kind of same as a matrix pod from the Matrix. You're basically constantly plugged in. You don't really have time to be in your head to think. This doesn't seem that important, but detaching your brain from all the noise you see online could really be beneficial. Try to find ways to incorporate silence into your day. If you're walking or driving, maybe try to not to do or include any music or podcasts. Maybe try to journal just to write down your thoughts and get an idea of what you actually think. The silence allows you to have clarity in your mind. Discipline can't inhabit a mind that has no sense of clarity. 3. Develop your attention. The modern world has so many distractions, it's constantly overstimulated. The key to counteract this is through training your attention. Meditation as a habit is a great tool for this. So, meditation allows you to actually still your mind from all outside impressions and stimulations and focus internally on your mind. There have been scientific studies on the nature of meditation and its effects on the brain. Repeated meditation with the intention to increase your attention can be beneficial in increasing willpower and discipline in your overall life. And 4, take short breaks, then long breaks. Usually when advised to disengage from technology, the idea is to take long breaks, such as like 30 days or maybe a few months. I would recommend just make it a habit to take breaks throughout your day from technology. It can be like a 15-minute break from the activities or just rearranging your tasks so that you get to only do that at the end of the day. If you haven't had a break before, start small so that you get accustomed to it. Once you get accustomed, you can actually start increasing the lengths, kind of like increasing the strengths on a barbell. So that's where the idea comes from. These have been just the tiny habits that I use to start from unplugging myself and taking control of my own mind. If you enjoyed this, then you might enjoy more tips and tricks from our articles in the description. So overall, have a nice day.